Hello again, Jose here, Joy Fish Keeping, another portion of the Keystone Clash 2025. This is solely devoted to giving a glimpse at some of the wonderful vendors there, which I'm calling the most wanted. This kind of a fish expo or any kind of event without vendors, what would it be anyway? So other than the fish show, the competition, and all the prizes we have, I think what was the biggest part of the event is the vendors, where we're looking at some friends, fish to friends. And I think I tell you that my wife, my daughter, and myself, this was really a wonderful weekend for us. It was hard to control impulse because everything that I saw at the table, I wanted to take something from every table, things that I liked, that I found interesting, but amongst so wanted to give support to friends and all the vendors. The little one here had a blast. I told my wife, pretty much everything she wanted. I did not want to limit her too much. Of course, there were some limits. I cannot tell you how much money I spent between fish and actual things that I took, but I told her, she wanted, she bought for friends. I took a beautiful yellow discus, which I show on another video. He had some really nice quality discus here, so there was one that it was hard to keep away from. My daughters, I told my wife, like I said, I didn't want to put too much limits. She bought a lot of little things. She bought from YouTube friends. She bought some for her teachers, for classmates. She bought a plushie from one of the YouTube channel friends. And there was another one that she wanted to buy for another one of her friends. It was $45. And I said, get her something else because we already had spent quite a bit. I could not keep track of how much I actually spent. Jenna did some beautiful artwork here, and out of these they were made on pieces, slices of wood, and I took 5 of these guys, or 6. I think they were really amazing. I yet need to hang them. So her hands was at every table checking everything out, and she's very thoughtful, so she likes to buy for herself, but she certainly bought for a bunch of friends, for some of her teachers. And I tell you, there were so many beautiful things here. So even if you're not a fish person, coming to events like this, you can find decorative items, you can find stuff for your hobby, and you can certainly find just a innumerable amount of things. All these clay caves was made by this young man. He was actually the second place winner. I will post this picture there. He was a second place winner aquascaping contest, which my daughter chose as a first. Hello, Mike, Flatbed Aquatics. This lady had a beautiful engraved plaque with the discus on it. Of course, I had my hand on it. I had to control some of my impulses because there was just too many things. Mike here is either window shopping or looking to make a good deal. Mike from New Local Austin. I took some fish from that table. And our friends here, Todd. And wives and family friends here from some of our YouTube friends. That's congratulations to the groom just passing by there. Jesse for just one more fish, and his lovely better half, as he likes to call her, Vanessa. That was Amisa passing by, Kalish. I bought some fish from these lovely people here. There were some fish that I like the males for the color, but they were selling the pairs. They did not want to sell the males alone, and they have an online store also, so they wanted to keep the pairs. Somebody over there doing a little dance. She was not aware at that point that I was recording her, and she got a free tank here, as many of the kids did, for this Gift Kids tank event. night owl here. I have gotten a lot of plecos from him, amazing fish. He breeds a lot of the plecos, and they have been amazing quality, so I've bought from him multiple times and never one loss worth his shipping. Latoya here, I didn't realize who she was, and our friend Laura here. When I saw Latoya, I said, what is your name? She said, Latoya. I said, come on, get out of there and give me a hug. So some of the people you recognize right away. Some of the people recognize you because they see me on live stream. So again, these vendors, I focus on the channel names here so that if you want to just check out the stores, their online stores, they do have amazing products and goodies. We came out of this event with a very positive feeling about it. It was a great event. It was fun for the family. My little one, as I said in the previous video, that 1 hour into the class, she said, I did not think I was going to have this much fun. So there was really an event. I tried calling to see if I can reserve for next year, but it's way too early yet to reserve a room. But I certainly, if there's some life changes or life events, I'm definitely planning to attend again because it was a great vacation for the family. Jeremy and Whip there. Jeremy from Aquarium Domain.
How are you?
And I said she had her little busy hands looking at everything. These gentlemen had amazing stickers there of all type. And this is a lovely couple here. I'm calling them a couple. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But this is a non-for-profit organization here. They were posting for the Most Wanted video. I told them that's what I was going to title the event. The Most Wanted.
Most Wanted. There we go. There we
go. Of course, her little hands were at everything on every table, and she was carefully checking things out. It seems that the sales were brisk for most of the vendors. God bless them all, and I hope to see them again next year. I took some fish for this gentleman. I believe it was 20 or 30 cardinal tetra, which I love keeping them in large schools. Chris Fish is actually he's an online store, but he is here near me in Connecticut. I have 3 of this little caves here, 3 from him. He has some amazing things and a lot of 3D printed products, which my daughter bought 2 of them and gave one to each of some of the YouTube friends. I bought some plants, a bunch of fish, and other goodies between myself and my daughter. I think I don't know, again, as I said, I don't know how much we spent, but it was definitely fun just meeting with friends. It was really a family event. Fritz came out with this really soft pellets, which I ordered some. They didn't have a lot of products left there, so if they were having freebies, I did not take that opportunity because I saw them at the end of the last day for the vendors, but I did order some online.